Hey guys, how's it going? This is going to be the video review for Transformers Combiner Wars Alpha Bravo. As you can see, he comes packaged in robot mode. Shot of his alternate mode. Collector card! The text is backwards on the webcam. Flip it around to the back. A little short one-sentence bio in multiple languages. However many steps, I believe that says 13 backwards. Stuff about the combined mode. Hooray! That is going to wrap it up for the packaging. Anyway, I'll be right back with him out of the package and we'll see what he's like. Okay guys, here I have Alpha Bravo transformed and out of his package. And like my last video review, you know, Drake Strip was the odd man out of this wave because he's a Decepticon. Out of the actual Autobots, I think Alpha Bravo is kind of the odd man out because, well, he's not a recolor, I'm sorry, not a recolor, a reimagining of any G1 character. He's a new character, but I think the reason they went with this helicopter instead of another jet for Superion is because they plan on, he's a real obvious remold into Vortex for Bruticus, when I'm sure they will inevitably end up doing Bruticus for Combiner Wars, which, hey, that's fine by me. So anyway, here is the future Vortex, but for now he's Alpha Bravo. Here is his wonderful collector card, and just like Drake Strip, generic on the back, but cool artwork on the front. The end of the collector card. Just for fun, I will put the other Aerialbots that I have so far next to him. Here is a Skydive. And is he Firefly? Sorry, not Fireflight, as you would think of him as. And there they are together. And I think the team looks pretty cohesive, looks pretty good together. Let's go ahead and get the other two Aerialbots out of the way. And we will just focus in now on Alpha Bravo. And I have to say, I do dig the look of him. He's a pretty good-looking helicopter. The only problem with his vehicle mode or robot arms. I mean, other than that, knock that around some. Other than that, it's pretty cool looking, I have to say. You know, real neat. I definitely dig him. He's got a good spin there on the up, you know, blades there for the helicopter, so that's much appreciated. Good detailing. If you so choose, you can mount his weapons to him in this mode, and it looks silly, but whatever. Anyway, take, say, his rifle thing, I guess, and mount it to, say, his side, I guess, and his limb piece. You can kind of put it on the bottom. There you go. Now he's got big old guns. Anyway, overall, though, I have to say I do dig this vehicle mode. It's not perfect, but, you know, going with the constraints they have for Combiner Wars, I guess it's understandable. Anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap this guy's vehicle mode up. I will be back in a flash to go over robot mode with you. Okay guys, here I have Alpha Bravo in his robot mode. Now, before I talk about the figure, I have to show you something unfortunate that happened when I was transforming him back to robot mode. I accidentally cracked this piece of plastic here. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that occurred, and it is oogly. It is not, I'm not blaming the toy per se. It is pretty much my fault that it cracked like that, but the dangers of thin plastic are real, so be careful while you're transforming your toys. This guy is going to go into limb mode, and then there he will stay. I don't know if I'll ever transform this figure out of limb mode once I get him there. So, but the good news is, I find out of all of the Combiner Wars figures, this robot mode is my least favorite looking, so it's not a huge loss that he's going to be in just limb mode from here on out. You know, not the end of the world. Anyway, if you're curious, he does have, you know, a decent amount of articulation as you would expect. He's got a knee bend, thigh swivel, ball joints on the thigh. He actually does have, well, he technically has waist rotation, but it's a pain to do it. If he's properly transformed, he doesn't. Ball jointed shoulders, swivel at the elbow, bends at the elbow, and head is on a ball joint. So, you know, decently posable as you would expect out of this figure. And like I said, out of all of the Combiner Wars figures that I have so far, I think he definitely has the weakest robot mode, unfortunately. But like I said, he will definitely be useful as a limb. Anyway, let me go ahead and grab his other compatriots here. There be Firefly and Skydive, and they look pretty good as a unit. You know, not too shabby. Anyway, that is pretty much going to wrap up this figure. As far as my recommendations of him, to complete Superion, I recommend him. Beyond that, not really. Yeah, I mean, I will say one thing though: the foot/hand piece is the best weapon out of all of them. The twin chain guns. Nice detailing on that. Nice detailing on his gun. So he does come with some nice weapons, but do I recommend the figure to complete Superion? Yes. Beyond that, obviously, since I had the bad experience with it, no. But even if I didn't have the bad experience, I still think he's kind of a mediocre figure on his own. If you're planning on completing Superion, get him. Otherwise, give him a pass. Anyway, that's going to wrap this up. As always, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. And as always, I thank you a lot for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.